Welcome to day 578 of our Web3 journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein, here with my twin brother Brian. And remember, these videos are being sponsored by NFT Tech. They're an investor in DeSoFi. So, Brian, Nader Al-Naji, the founder of the DeSo blockchain, had the chance to be on the Nifty Investors YouTube cast yesterday.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. It was very interesting. Nader really covered a lot of the details about decentralized social, why it was something that he's been building for the last 3 or 4 years. He talked about the current state of social media, how DeSo's the future. He talked about his background, the various apps on the DeSo blockchain. He talked about the MetaMask integration and also the competitive advantage that DeSo has over other blockchains because of the low fees and the fact that it's it can scale unlike a lot of these other chains can. He also talked about the DeSo dollar, which launched just a couple of weeks ago. He talked about how you can earn with DeSo, the various different ways that a creator can earn. He talked about creator coins and maybe the future of creator coins, what could happen. Uh, and he talked about the positivity that's found in the community, how people are very positive, and he thinks that that's because money is native to the platform, and money actually incentivizes people to be nicer because they can feel, hey, I'm getting paid from making these nice posts. Why am I going to be hateful? Because it's not going to benefit me. He talked about the future plans of DeSo, uh, which there's definitely a substantial roadmap ahead, and talked about some other things as well. It was a great show. The last I checked, 2,700 people have watched it. It was just released yesterday. So I feel this is a great way to market. I don't know if they paid for this or if it was just a podcast. I'm not sure. But either way, I think it's great for I think the whole ecosystem. And something else he talked about is MegaSwap, which I think is something that's really big for this ecosystem. And we're going to talk about that here in a second. Um, Diamond and DAO will have MegaSwap upon launch, supposedly. They mentioned Pearl, they mentioned Story, NFTZ, DeSo Messenger, Diamond, Zircles. So it was a great kind of commercial for the whole ecosystem.
Yeah, DeSo Messenger was mentioned. I don't know if you said that. But yeah, so MegaSwap, he said, is launching in 2 weeks or within a couple of weeks. So it could be any time now. I think technically it's out, but I guess it's not. It's still in beta. He called it the Stripe for crypto. What Stripe does for money, for US dollars and currency, MegaSwap's going to do kind of for crypto. And he said any developer is going to be able to allow a swap between one cryptocurrency and another. So MegaSwap's not just for DAO, it's not just for Diamonds. It's going to be for any developers, and not just for DeSo developers. It can be for developers who are building on Ethereum, building on Bitcoin, building on whatever it is that they're building on. They're going to be able to use MegaSwap to allow their customers and their clients to exchange between two different cryptos. So I
Yeah,
think that's big. Go ahead, Brian.
I was just going to say, talking about MegaSwap, didn't Ash Diesel also make a post?
Yeah, so Ash made a post that showed off the new DeSo.com. It was a screenshot showing off the new DeSo.com. And there's also showed off MegaSwap and how MegaSwap is going to be integrated into DeSo.com. You can check it out actually if you go to signup.deso.com /buy. Signup.deso.com /buy. You can check out how MegaSwap's integrated into deso.com. So like I said, it's MegaSwap's already there. It's still in beta. Developers can't exactly install it on their websites yet or on their apps or dApps yet, but that's coming very soon, within a couple of weeks, I assume. Good news. I think it's great news for the DeSo blockchain.
Yeah, I was playing around with it a little bit this morning. It looks like it's going to be really, really simple to just exchange different cryptos with DeSo or with DeSo dollar. And once I think apps are able to integrate this into them, I think this is going to be a great onboarding tool as well.
Yeah, and it's not just going to be into DeSo or DeSo dollars. It's going to be into Bitcoin, Ethereum, probably Cardano, Solana, you name it. You're probably going to be able to exchange into and out of it. So it's great news. I think I agree with you, Brian. So Dylan Jagger Lee, part of the core team, he said that the new Diesel.com is going to, quote, gonna blow people away. He said it's coming later this year. I'm excited for it. We can already kind of start seeing what it's going to incorporate, but I think it's going to kind of, everything's going to kind of culminate into this one destination where you can say, yeah, check out DSO. People go to DSO.com. They learn about all of the apps. They learn about the NFTs. They learn about how to build on the blockchain. They learn about how to get DSO. I think it's going to be that one location where you can kind of finally just send people to, instead of saying go to Diamond App or go to NFTZ or go to Pearl or go to Story, just go to DSO.com and you learn about everything there. Buy the coin, do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, I think one of the problems right now in the ecosystem is the fact that somebody onboards through one node or one app and they don't realize they just created an account at literally dozens of other apps and nodes. So I think DSO.com, if it's able to bring everything together and quickly and easily let people understand that when you sign up to one of these apps, you're actually signing up to all of the apps and you have an account on all these apps and your posts can be accessed on all these apps and your NFTs and your images and all of that. I think that's going to be big. I think that's one of the things that new users don't understand the most often when they sign up to any of the
Yeah, I
DSO
have to agree
nodes.
with that. So Nader made a post about DSO blogs, and DSOblogs.com has been created by Thorsten, DSO OG developer who's been here from the start, and it aggregates all the blog posts on DSO, sorted by the ones that are trending now. It really seems to have a lot of potential. I think Nader really liked it. It's going to be able to allow those who want to just view blog posts as instead of blog posts mixed in with shorter posts and NFTs. If you just want to read blog posts, you can check out DSOblogs.com. But Brutal also made a comment saying, "Hey Nader, somebody's got to show you my app, my website." And of course,
Don't
that's
miss
Gem.
Brutal.
Yeah, I mean that's Gemstory, gemstory.com/blogs. You can check that out as well. It's very similar to dsoblogs.com in that you can read all the trending blogs, see what one's trending, like them, diamond them, comment on them. So we have two really good blog platforms, and of course, I'm leaving Zircles out where they're doing completely their own thing, which is like even more elaborate than that. So the blogging, the long form posts, that's all really taking off on DSO. Thanks to Gem Story, thanks to Diamond, thanks to DSO blogs, and thanks so much to Zircles.
Yeah,
But Ben Ursing, Brian, Ben Ursing made an interesting post.
so Ben made a post and he said at DSO core has been unusually quiet the last few days. Feels like something big is coming. And Nader actually replied to that, and his reply was simply a winking smiley face. So I guess something big's coming. I don't know what is it going to be. Maybe the COO announcement, or could it just be MegaSwap, which you're rolling out? I don't know. We'll see. But I think the next several weeks are going to be exciting. The last few weeks have been exciting. So I think we're kind of on a roll here, and I think the community is going to be happy.
Yeah, and NFTs are still hot. There's a new NFT project called Weebos, Weebos, that just launched on DSO. It's going to be a collection of 999 NFTs. I'm not sure who's behind it. They aren't doxed exactly, so do your due diligence, but it seems legitimate to me. Check it out at weebos.nftz.me. They're really cool. Very, very interesting collection. Check it out.
Yeah, and another project called Frugz, Frugz, is also reportedly launching soon. They say that the first 100 followers get a whitelist spot through the minting process, uh, and the first one will be released once they reach the 100 follower mark. We don't know exactly what this is going to encompass or who is behind it, but it looks like it could be interesting.
Yeah, frugs.nftz.me. When they start minting, check it out. So as many of you guys know, NFTZ is the only place where you can post and view live timed DSO NFT auctions. Just go to nftz.me/auctions. You can see all of the auctions ending soon. I just want to highlight a few that are ending in the next 24 hours. Spunk Art, DSO OG, has some OG NFTs up for auction, like some really good OG NFTs that are ending today. Most of them are ending around 2 p.m. Eastern time or so. They include Desomon, Squatch, Cloutpunk, Effed Up Cats, Unicat, Rowdy Reptilians, and many, many others. Some really good OG NFTs. Check those out. There's a Bulby NFT, Bulbee, number 00. So it's the very first Bulby NFT. And this is another new series, it appears. New NFT collection. Again, I don't know who's behind it. They're not doxed, so do your own due diligence. But it's a really cool collection. It looks legitimate to me. And there's an auction for 00 that's ending at 8 p.m. Eastern time today. I think I have the top bid on it as of when we're filming this video. Deso Radio Art. And these are really cool and really affordable. So Deso Radio Art has a really awesome radio art NFT up for auction. Actually think there's several of them. And they start at just 0.05 DSO, so it's I think like 50 cents or something. They end at around 12:30 a.m. Eastern time. So again, check those out. Just go to nftz.me/auctions. You can see them there. And I also want to mention NFTZ has launched our meme section. So if you go to nftz.me, you can click on memes and you can view meme NFTs. What more could you want in the world of crypto other than meme NFTs?
So I want to get to the top 10 people who have the most bids on the DeSo blockchain on NFTs over the last 24 hours. They are as follows: Apertures, Sable123, Divine, Millhouse Van Houten, Jeremy G, Crypto Dwang, Dead Metal, Bubba Fret, Meta Philosopher, and Dmitry Baranov. And the top diamond creators over the last 24 hours, according to our friends at Altonbase, these people received the most diamonds or tips on their posts and replies on the DeSo blockchain in the last day. And they are Stargazer, followed by Apertures, making both lists today, followed by ECOE, Clout Women Unite, Now and Then, Sean Slater, Miami, Japan, Lil Lover, our intern Goldberry, and Divine.
Congratulations. And thanks once again to Miss Katie Ann, who works diligently every day to come up with a list of events taking place in the DeSo world. At 11 a.m. Eastern Time is the roundtable discussion deep dive into Web3 gaming and NFT market analysis with Mario Nalfa on Twitter Spaces. Again, check that out at Twitter Space on Twitter Space at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. At 1 p.m. Eastern Time is the intro call Indie Hackers with one Dolinsky on Vibe Hut. At 2 p.m. Eastern Time is DeSo Alt Space Metaverse with Daryl Gold. At 2 p.m. Eastern Time is What Are You Selling with one Dolinsky on Vibe Hut. And at 4 p.m. Eastern Time is New Users Welcome and Walkthrough for Entra with Sean Tron. If you haven't checked out Entra, go to joinentra.com. And I just want to welcome back a few DeSo OGs who had left for quite some time, who have come back to take part in the DeSo blockchain. Number one, former core team member Erica Ishaniz. We miss you, Erica. You are awesome when you're here. We hope you come back and frequent DeSo more. I hope you make some posts. I hope you take part in the community. Rowdyverse, of course, that's Illuminati's Rowdyverse for his Rowdy Reptilian NFT series. Can't wait to see what he does with that. Raphael Sadiq and Jojo Sim. So that's all the news we have for today. Everybody have a great rest of your, what's today? Tuesday? And we'll talk to you tomorrow.